Of human rights. People from the Center for Constitutional Rights to help those detained. Right.
173 people still incarcerated in Guantánamo, and we are dismayed, trying to express that dismay to the Obama administration as to all that he has not done. If there was a single promise that he made and has not kept, none is more important than the promise he made on day one of his presidency when he said that he would close, by executive order, he would close Guantánamo. We stood out in front of the White House for 100 days and said it needn't take a year, you could do it in 100 days. He hasn't done it in a year, he hasn't done it in 2 years. At this point, everyone is saying that they're not going to close Guantánamo anytime soon, and the Obama administration is actually going to issue another executive order, this one asserting that he can indefinitely detain anyone that he wants to, which is an enormous violation, a gross violation of the rule of law, of any sense of the law whatsoever. And so we're here to decry that and a great deal more. The violence of these wars, the prison system in our own country where so often people are kept in solitary confinement for 23 and a half hours a day.
Why is it important for American people to know this?
Because we don't have a country, we won't have a democracy if you don't have the rule of law.
Why is it important to be here today?
Because we have to end torture, we have to close Guantanamo, we have to treat each other like human beings, we have to end war and all torture immediately.
Because the rule of law is important. It's an essential American value that people should not be imprisoned for the rest of their lives with no charges or trial ever filed against them.
Why is it important for us to be here today?
Because we're losing what makes us Americans. All we have is our rights and the values that we are supposed to be believing in, and over the last 10 years we've steadily lost them.
To stand up for those without rights.
What would be your message to those of your fellow citizens who do not share your opinion?
Well, I think almost anyone, if they look into what is really happening, would change their opinion because it's such an injustice. And I think most people would not tolerate such a thing happening to their own family or to their own children.
Torture is morally wrong, it's illegal, it's a violation of human rights, and the United States should not be participating in it and should not continue to participate in it. And they should be closing Guantanamo and Bagram and all the black ops sites around the world. And Obama has been weak in this, and he's backed down on his promise to do so, which is now 2 years old, that promise. Whether you believe these people are criminals or not, they deserve a fair trial.
All of them fully deprived of basic legal and human rights. Today, tragically,
My name is John Amadon. I'm a member of Veterans for Peace. I served in the United States Marine Corps from 1965 to 1969. I'm here because torture is wrong, because it is immoral, illegal, unethical, and just flat out wrong. I'm here because the United States government insists it has the right to torture people when it does not.
Some people would say, you're a soldier, you should obey what your commander-in-chief is telling you. What is your message to people who do not share necessarily your dissent opinion?
We have a legal obligation, according to the Nuremberg Conventions and other laws, to disobey illegal orders. In fact, obeying illegal orders is the wrong thing to do. To insist that they not be carried out is the correct legal and moral thing to do.
A terrible message if we are going to accept
indefinite detention. And I can tell you that when I travel around the